I was 13 when my parents sent me to boarding school in India. At that time, I was convinced they had abandoned me. I still remember my first night there. All the lights were off during bedtime and I was too scared to even walk to the bathroom alone. At home, I used to sleep with the lights on. And that night, I just lay there crying quietly in my bed. As I was about to fall asleep, I was woken up. It was time for morning PT. 10 laps around the field, running, stretches, all sort of exercises. And I remember thinking, what sort of place is this? For lunch, they served rice, dal, and this green curry. I didn't know what it was. I just remember feeling disgusted just looking at the color. But I had no option, I had no choice. I just sat there with teary eyes, trying to eat it. Later I learned it was palak paneer, spinach curry. But the day that made everything slowly better was Sunday. Sunday was slow, no morning PT, no classes, just breakfast. And breakfast meant aloo paratha. Big warm paratha stuffed with potatoes on aloo. And my Indian friends would eat them with mango pickle and yogurt, which was a flavor bomb. And my Thai friends, they would eat them with sweet chili sauce, which was good in its own way. Somehow it worked well. So naturally I would eat 4 pieces, 2 with mango pickle and yogurt, and 2 with sweet chili. We used to have this silly competitions about who could eat the most. I mean, there was nothing to do. We had to do something to entertain ourselves, and that was the only way to see who could eat more. Good old days. After breakfast, we had free time, and Sunday was also this tak day, meaning we were allowed to have junk food on that day. Every Sunday we were only allowed to have junk food worth 100 rupees. So we would all gather and then have this little meeting on who's going to get what. 4 or 5 friends coming together meant we had around 500 rupees. So we would scheme and discuss who's going to get blue lace, who's going to get red lace, who's going to get Kit Kat, who's going to get Coke or Pepsi. And by the end of it, we would have everything we wanted. And we would go to the football ground and have this mini picnic. Those Sundays slowly started to feel like home. Somewhere between those breakfast and lazy afternoon, I realized something about myself. Deep down, I knew I always liked girls. At first, I was hesitant to say it out loud because I was surrounded with so many of them, and I didn't know how people would react. But eventually something funny started happening. You see, in an all-girls school, when you're a mask, it meant you get attention. And suddenly the place that once felt terrifying started to feel like a place where I belonged. There were little flings, girlfriends who would leave or graduate, and at that age I used to feel like nothing was permanent. But at the same time, I had found a kind of home away from home. By the time I was 15, the place I once resented had completely shaped me. I think that's the strange thing about growing up. Sometimes the things that feel the hardest at that time end up giving you exactly the space you needed. After middle school, I moved again. This time to the other end of India. The middle school I was in, the girls' school I was in, it was in Dehradun. So for my high school, I had moved to a small town in Tamil Nadu called Kodaikanal. It wasn't a girls' school, it was a co-ed school. When I arrived there at 16, I knew who I was. I wasn't hiding my sexuality anymore. In fact, I was embracing it. I wasn't confused anymore. I had grown into it. And when you know who you are, suddenly the world feels much bigger and exciting. High school there was different. No morning PT, unlimited tuck day. I mean, there was no restriction on junk food, more freedom. Laptops and phones were allowed. No restrictions on outings. You could just go out with friends, eat and hang out at the cafes, just walk down the street. And naturally, dating became a lot easier as well. And just like Sundays in my old school, this school had a special day for me as well. It was Saturdays. Saturdays meant dosa day for lunch. No classes on Saturdays, slow morning, and stacks of fresh dosas in the cafeteria. Another slow day where everyone just existed. It's funny how the same ingredients can become completely different dishes depending on how you cook it. Potatoes become aloo paratha in the north part of India and masala dosa in the south. I think those two schools did something similar for me. One helped me understand who I was, and the other helped me feel confident in that person. And together they shaped the person I became. And by the end of high school, I couldn't wait to graduate and experience adulthood. And that's how I eventually ended up in Thailand. But that's a story for another meal.